Order. I welcome you all. If you'd please rise and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Again, good morning, everybody. Thank you for being here. We have a couple bid openings this morning. It looks like they're public works, so I'll invite up the Public Works Director maybe to give us a quick report on what we're doing.
Good morning, Commissioners. Scott Adams, Public Works. Today we have two bid openings. The first one will be for a slurry seal in the Green District, project number 11163. The second one's a crack seal project, 11164. The roads for the slurry seal in the green area is Delmar, Circle, Georgina, Hannah, Green, Hubbard, Chandler, and Linnell. And then the roads that we're looking to crack seal, which is a new project we haven't done. We're trying to get some pavement preservation on some of our higher ADT roads that are nicely paved, and we're trying to keep them that way. Is Pruner, Riddle Bypass, Melrose, and Del Rio.
Okay, so two separate bids. The first one is the slurry seal of the Green District. We'll go ahead and open those.
First bid is from Pave Northwest Inc.
Bid from Pave Northwest Inc. is back here. Total bid is $185,305.53.
Our next bid is from DSS International.
Bid from BSS International is $196,715.
That was it for the slurry seal bids. Move to the crack seal bids now.
Sure, you'll take those two and see if either are responsible and bring back a project if necessary.
Will do, thank you.
Okay, second one.
From CNR Contracting. Crack seal.
Crack seal bid from CNR Contracting. Yeah. $374,577.06.
Next one is from I think it's ComSurf Pro.
Next bid from ComSurf Pro is $79,817.59.
It's obviously a different and understanding of what we were doing here, so I'm guessing maybe you'll take a look at that and it might have to redo that. All right. Thank you.
Evaluate both. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, agenda item number 3 is the consent agenda. We've got some routine items there, and I will move to approve the consent agenda.
I'll second.
A motion and a second, questions or comments? Seeing none, I'll call a question. Commissioner Boyce?
Aye.
Commissioner Kress?
Aye.
Chair votes aye and the motion passes. Agenda item number 4 is citizens' questions and comments. I would note that agenda item number 14 and 17 are public hearings. So if you're here for those items, the appropriate time is during those public hearings. So is there anybody online?
There is not.
Anybody here in the room for agenda items other than 14 and 17? Seeing none, we'll move to the agenda items. Agenda item number 5 is a county council item, and will Tiffany take care of this one? Good morning.
Morning, Tiffany Podlesnik, County Council. This is an order that delegates authority to Commissioner Kress to sign all documents associated with the Douglas County Radio Upgrade Project. This is a very complex project with a lot of moving parts that is very time sensitive. And so this delegation will help with the smooth and successful completion of the project.
Move to approve the delegation.
I will second that. A motion and a second. Questions or comments? Thank you for taking on this project and this incredible time crunch. I'm encouraged that you're excited about getting it done, and it's gonna be fantastic.
Yes, it is.
Any other questions or comments? Hearing none, I'll call the question. Commissioner Boyce?
Aye.
Commissioner Kress?
Aye.
Chair votes aye and the motion passes. Agenda item number 6 is information technology. I'll invite up our IT director, Nancy Laney. Good morning.
Good morning. Before you, we have a purchase order. This is for an order authorizing the purchase of 24 radio tower switches to upgrade each of the emergency radio sites around Douglas County, including license upgrade and Structured Communication Systems, Inc., at a total cost of $164,502.34. This purchase will be funded from the radio grant.
Move to approve the purchase.
A second.
Motion is second. Would you like all of us to vote on this, or you want just Tom to take care of it?
All three would be nice.
Any questions or comments? Seeing none, I'll call the question. Commissioner Boyce?
Aye.
Commissioner Kress?
Aye.
Chair votes aye and the motion passes.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Agenda item number 7 is a juvenile department item, and I'll invite up Juvenile Director Wendy Lang. Good morning.
Good morning. For approval today, this is an intergovernmental agreement between the State of Oregon Department of Transportation, ODOT, to fund a juvenile litter work crew to clean freeways by youth working off their court-ordered sanctions. ODOT will pay the Douglas County as reimbursement at a current minimum wage for our youth. This will expire December 31st, 2029. This has been a 20-year partnership we've had with ODOT. We took a small break, and a huge thanks to Tiffany at County Council and Commissioner Boyce for rewording some words in the contract, but we're pleased to get it up and going again.
Move to approve the IGA.
I'll second that.
A motion second. Questions or comments?
Thank you for bringing it back.
Anything else? I'll call a question. Commissioner Boyce?
Aye.
Commissioner Kress?
Aye.
Chair votes aye and the motion passes. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Agenda item number 8 is a land department item. I'll invite up Tony Page, the land department director.
Good morning, Commissioners. Tony Page, Land Department. What you have before you are 19 bargain and sale deeds for property sold during 2025 tax foreclosure surplus property auction held 7/15/2025. I ask that you approve the deeds.
To approve the bargain sale deeds.
A second.
A motion seconds. Questions or comments? Seeing none, I'll call the question. Commissioner Boyce?
Aye.
Commissioner Kress?
Aye.
Chair votes aye and the motion passes. Thank you. Agenda item number 9 is Parks Department item, and I'll invite up our Parks Director, Mr. Markle. Good morning.
Good morning, Commissioners. Before you have an intergovernmental agreement between Douglas County and the State of Oregon through its Oregon State Marine Board, providing us a grant in the amount of $554,358.75. This will fund the project development moving facilities at Cooper Creek East and West boat ramps, and it will replace the boarding docks and repave the parking lots.
Move to approve that intergovernmental agreement.
I'll second that.
A motion and a second. Any questions or comments?
One quick comment. There's been a lot of chatter about no enforcement for folks swimming off the docks up there and people who are trying to use the boat ramp and the docks being unable to do so because of the number of people that are swimming off of them. It's gonna get worse with this, and I wonder if there's something we should be planning for to try to fix that. I'm not sure what the right answer is. I mean, it's posted with signage and everything, but
Some thoughts on that.
thank you.
We have a motion, a second, any further comments? So this is an interesting property that we take care of. So it's actually owned by the Sutherland Water Control District, and we have an agreement to have this recreational facility. So getting help through the state to maintain these facilities and to keep them in good working order is really important. So thank you for working through
De
this.
facto own the facilities.
Any further comments? Seeing none, I'll call the question. Commissioner Boyce?
Aye.
Commissioner Kress?
Aye.
Chair votes aye and the motion passes. Agenda item number 10 is a parks item. Mr. Wall.
Yeah, you have before you an amendment to intergovernment agreement 2425-29 between Douglas County and the state of Oregon through its Marine Board with an amended amount of $64,590. This is an increase of $10,000 to fund the project development of recreation boating facilities at 8 boat ramps. We've had a lot of flood damage.
Move to approve the intergovernmental agreement amendment. I do have a question though.
Sure. Second.
Question is on, wasn't aware, just out of more of a curiosity standpoint, that we had a damage at Amaker. I mean, I know we just redid that one. What?
We lost, the signage got knocked down and we lost riprap armoring the side. So it wasn't a lot of work, but it did need some repairs. And you need to stay on top of the riprap.
Sure, yeah, and
Yeah.
you looking for a grant at all to raise that trestle?
I don't have enough bandwidth to deal with that one.
Guess not. Nice, thank you.
So we have a motion and a second. Any further questions or comments? Seeing none, I'll call a question. Commissioner Kress?
Aye.
Commissioner Boyce?
Aye.
Chair votes aye and the motion passes.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Thank you. Agenda item number 11 is a planning department item. I'll invite up our planning director, Joshua Shackley.
Good morning. Just wanna make sure I have my numbers right on the agenda here.
This is the contract amendment.
Yep.
To 3000.
Alright, good morning, Commissioners. Before you this morning is the second amendment to contract number 30002075 with David Evans and Associates, DEA, for a detailed hydrologic and hydraulic study, mapping and documentation for multiple properties in the regulatory floodway of the Umpqua River. The amendment extends the term of contract from July 1st of this year to March 1st of 2026.
Move to approve the amendment.
I'll second that.
We have a motion, a second. Questions or comments? Seeing none, I'll call a question. Commissioner Boyce?
Aye.
Commissioner Kress?
Aye.
Chair votes aye and the motion passes. Next agenda item is a planning department item, and it's an amendment of order incorporating territory.
Before you this morning is an amended order for Nob Hill Road, Special Road District Order, Board Order number 2025-0218 to correct a discrepancy that was discovered between the legal description and the district boundary map. No hearing is necessary for this correction.
I'll move to approve the amendment of the order incorporating territory.
I'll second.
We have a motion, a second. Questions or comments? Seeing none, I'll call a question. Commissioner Boyce?
Aye.
Commissioner Kress?
Aye.
Chair votes aye and the motion passes. Agenda item number 13 is a planning department item. This is an amendment of order incorporating territory about the Calapooya Fire District.
Good morning again, Joshua Shackley, Douglas County Planning. Before you is an amended order incorporating territory for the Calapooya Rural Fire District. The chief petitioners are Austin and Lexi Kennedy. This is to correct a discrepancy discovered between the legal description and the assessor's map. No hearing is necessary for the correction.
Move to approve the amendment to the order incorporating territory.
I'll second that.
A motion, a second. Any questions or comments? Seeing none, I'll call the question. Commissioner Boyce?
Aye.
Commissioner Kress?
Aye.
Chair votes aye and the motion passes. Agenda item number 14, this is a planning department item, and this is a public hearing about annexation. And this is wrong, it's the Central Douglas Fire now. So somehow it's listed as Fire District 2, but that's not correct.
It is correct. I'll explain here in a second.
Using the old name again?
Yeah, the Central Douglas Fire and Rescue is sort of an umbrella over the two existing Douglas County Fire District 2 and Winston Dillard Fire District. So the two districts remain in effect and intact. So when you see an annexation, it will be into one of the two of those and not Central Douglas.
So if we call them the wrong name, we're not in trouble then?
No.
Perfect.
No.
I'll remember that.
I had to get clarification a couple times on that from the districts. All right. Joshua Shackley, Douglas County Planning Department. Before you is a hearing and order incorporating territory for an owner-initiated annexation of property into Douglas County Fire District Number 2 for property located at 700 North View Drive in Winchester. Chief petitioners are Jerry L. Tabor Building Incorporated. The subject property consists of a dwelling on 0.23 acres and is zoned R1. Staff has reviewed and found the annexation to be in compliance with county comprehensive plan and statewide planning goals, and there are no known objectors at this time.
Any questions of staff before we go into public hearing? Move this into a public hearing. Anybody wish to speak on agenda item number 14? Seeing none, I will close the public hearing. Pleasure of the board.
We'll move for annexation and order incorporating territory.
I'll second.
A motion, a second. Questions or comments?
Just only a quick comment, this is showing that at least, our things are working now where they may not have in years past, and I'm talking quite a few years past, but we have a developer here who is wanting to get this into the territory, which is the way it was designed to be in the first place, and we obviously have made those corrections to make sure that's happening, so I'm glad to see that.
Good point. So we have a motion, a second. Any further questions or comments? Seeing none, I'll call the question. Commissioner Boyce?
Aye.
Commissioner Kress?
Aye.
Chair votes aye and the motion passes. Agenda item number 15 is a planning department item for another annexation. Staff report. Mr. Shackley.
Joshua Shackley, Douglas County Planning. Before you is a hearing and order incorporating territory for an owner-initiated annexation of property into the Oakland Rural Fire District for property located at 339 Sparks Road in Oakland. Chief petitioners are Michael Paul Schultz, Nancy Austin, and Molly Schultz Kelly. Subject property consists of 9.38 acres of vacant land and is zoned FGR Farm Use Grazing Zone. Staff has reviewed and found the annexation in compliance with the county comprehensive plan and statewide planning goals, and there are no known objectors.
So a quick question, and this answer we can find out later, but it seems to me like the DFPA would be the fire agency for bare land. If there's no structure, are they planning to build a structure?
That's probably the case. I'm not positive. I'd have to get back to you on that.
Seems like
in
they're
anticipation
joining a
of
fire district with property that's probably already protected under the DFPA assessment.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I'll get back to you on this.
Any other questions before we go into a public hearing? Go ahead and open the public hearing. Anybody like to come forward on this item? Seeing none, I'll close the public hearing. And this is an owner initiated, so something they wanna do. Pleasure of the board.
Move to approve the annexation order incorporating territory.
I'll second that.
We have a motion, a second. Questions or comments? Seeing none, I'll call the question. Commissioner Boyce?
Aye.
Commissioner Kress? Aye. Chair votes aye and the motion passes. Agenda item number 16 is a planning department item and also a public hearing, so I'll ask Joshua Shackley for a staff report.
Joshua Shackley, Douglas County Planning. This is another hearing and order incorporating territory for an owner-initiated annexation of property into Camas Valley Rural Fire District for property located at 941 Den Road in Camas Valley. The chief petitioners are Amos Loving Trust. Subject property contains a dwelling and consists of about 270 acres and is zoned RFF farm forest zoning. Staff finds the annexation in compliance with our comprehensive plan and statewide planning goals, and there are no known objectors.
Questions of staff? Go ahead and open a public hearing. Anybody like to speak on agenda item number 16? Seeing none, I'll close the public hearing. Pleasure of the board.
Move to approve the annexation and the order incorporating the territory.
I'll second.
We have a motion, a second. Any questions or comments? Seeing none, I'll call the question. Commissioner Boyce?
Aye.
Commissioner Kress?
Aye.
Chair votes aye, and the motion passes. Agenda item number 17 is a public works item, and it is also a public hearing, so I'll ask the Public Works Director to come give us a staff report.
Good morning, Commissioners. Scott Adams, Public Works. In front of you today is a public hearing and final order granting vacation of a property on Colonial Road, County Road number 52, for the property owners of Trent and Russell.
Any questions before I go into public hearing? I'll go ahead and open a public hearing. Anybody like to come forward on agenda item number 17? Anybody online? Seeing none, I'll close the public hearing. Pleasure of the board.
Move to approve the final order granting vacation.
I'll second that.
I have a motion, a second. Any questions or comments? Seeing none, I'll call the question. Commissioner Boyce?
Aye.
Commissioner Kress?
Aye.
Chair votes aye, and the motion passes. Agenda item number 18 is a sheriff's office item, and I'll invite up Brad Odell, the undersheriff.
Good morning, Commissioners. Agenda number 18 is an order authorizing purchase. This order authorizes the purchase of a 400 kilowatt generator that will be an indoor standby generator. This will be using the Sourcewell contract number 092222-CAT. Total purchase price is approximately $130,089. This purchase will be funded using grant funds, hazard mitigation grant.
To approve the order authorizing purchase.
I'll second.
A motion, a second. Questions or comments? Seeing none, I'll call the question. Commissioner Boyce?
Aye.
Commissioner Kress?
Aye.
Chair votes aye, and the motion passes. Agenda item number 19 is a sheriff's office item. Sheriff Odell.
Again, Brad Odell, Undersheriff. Agenda item number 19 is a communication services agreement for police dispatch and radio services between Douglas County and the Cow Creek Band of Umpqua Tribe of Indians. This contract is retroactive to July 1st of this year and extends through June 30th of 2026, with revenue to the county totaling $113,794.77.
Move to approve the agreement.
I'll second that.
I have a motion, a second. Just a little more background on this. As the tribe has put together their own police department, their need to contract with dispatch became apparent a few years ago, and having no history on how many calls they might be using, we sort of put them on an entry-level agreement and did that for a few years to sort of understand the call volume. And I want to thank Cow Creek for wanting to pay the same rate and cost as every other law enforcement agency and every other user of the dispatch center. And this is based upon their historical radio traffic calls, is how the sheriff's department kind of divvies up the cost. And they were absolutely wanting to be treated like other law enforcement agencies and pay their portion. So I want to thank them for that. Any other questions or comments? Seeing none, I'll call the question. Commissioner Boyce?
Aye.
Commissioner Kress?
Aye.
Chair votes aye, and the motion passes. Thank you, Brad. Agenda item number 20 is commissioner comments.
Nothing for me today.
Just wanted to say this is the second week of me being blessed with having my grandchildren with me, so I believe that 3 of them are watching today, so this is just a shout out to Lacey, Emmy, and Tommy for being such wonderful kids, and enjoy your presents.
So agenda item number 18 was around preparedness. We had an incident that we dealt with a little bit last night that we'll continue to get a full report on, of a potential tsunami at the coastal area of the county. I want to compliment our emergency management department and our sheriff's office for immediately sort of activating a response. I know the Parks Department and our coastal folks that work for the county were all involved, and all of our coastal partners throughout the evening and night. And I think the last email I read was around 4 a.m. this morning from Emily. So I say last night, this morning she's sent another one, but I think a lot of folks were at it all night long. So I want to thank everybody for that response. We're all getting ready right now to leave and drive over and do a proclamation for the lighthouse and for the museum over at the coast. And I'm sure as part of that, we'll do some assessment and see if there's any damages to the county's facilities. But I think we fared okay compared to what we were initially hearing last night, or the potential of how bad it could be. Tamara was also involved late last night, sharing information and trying to get the word out to people to get off the beach. So it sounds like everything went well. So any other comments of commissioners? If not, I'll adjourn the meeting and we'll see everybody at the coast in a few hours.